Justin Bourne joins me for Wednesday's Daily Dose, where we focus in on the Tampa Bay Lightning, which I don't think they necessarily appreciate because I'd imagine they probably like that all eyes are on the cage match between Colorado and Vegas. But regardless, the defending champs are cruising. They are the Stanley Cup favorites yet again. Why is that, Justin?
Well, for one, is it possible that the defending cup champs can slide under the radar? Like, it feels like they're just kind of going about their business, not surprising anything, pretty uneventful. But yeah, I just think the return of Kucherov really brought them back to who they were last year. You know, they've got Stamkos this time around. Kucherov's flying. Like, everything that made them good is still there. Only they have more experience at it. So it's impossible to look at any of these other teams and say, yeah, like that team has a better chance to win it than Tampa. I mean, Tampa Bay's through. They've done it. They're fully loaded. They just right now they look like a nearly unstoppable force.
It's funny. I went back and read your article where you broke down all 5 shifts, 2 minutes, 47 seconds, 1 playoff goal for Stamkos last year. How much love do you have then for Kucherov, who you mentioned, who's leading all playoff scorers despite missing the entire regular season?
Yeah, the wild thing is that like somehow he seems like a semi-villain right now. Like he's being treated like because his cap hit wasn't out there in the regular season, he's the bad guy. Like the guy recovered from a pretty major surgery. He came back for playoffs and he's leading the league in scoring. He's been unbelievable. He's got such a nifty little half slapper thing off his back foot. He makes them so dangerous on the power play. He really elevates Tampa from one of the good teams to probably the best team. And as you mentioned, the favorite.
Yeah, and sorry, no villain status. It can't be villain status. This seems completely unfair. He's
No,
going
it's
for
not
full,
on him.
right? Full superhero status here instead. Also worth mentioning, Victor Hedman gets a Norris nod. Does he have it in the bag over Fox and Michaud in your eyes, Justin?
You know, I voted for him last year and I think the year before. I don't think he does this year. He had a stretch of play after his injury that kind of slowed him down that, you know, maybe takes him from the best defenseman in the league to his season was reflective of someone who's only in the top 5 or 10 defensemen to me. Cale Makar has really elevated himself to another level. And obviously Adam Fox, vision and points and everything he's done with the Rangers. I think one of those two is going to usurp him as a Norris Trophy winner this year, but reputation goes a long way and he's had a great one for a long time.
I was going to say, not to like knock you down, Justin, but I feel like because you've now put this on the record, we should probably put our money on Hedman.
Yeah, right? No, you're probably right.
Thanks so much, Justin.
Yeah, thanks, Danielle.